We got the Season 12 Preseason changes, and we got some amazing items that we need to look at. First of all, they added 2 new Mythic Items. It's going to be this, the Crow of the Shattered Queen. That's, from what I can understand, is going to be for supports, because the cost is pretty low. But guys, check this out. It's not only for supports, it's going to also work for other champions, and you can pick it for other champions. It's going to make you stronger with your engages. To understand that, every 40 seconds, that's the cooldown of the passive, you're going to engage. The moment you receive damage, for 1.5 seconds, it's pretty low, the 1.5 seconds. I expect for this to be around 2.5. They are going to for sure buff it, but it's okay. For 1.5 seconds, you're going to receive 50% less damage from champions. That means both physical and magic damage. Not true damage, of course, but it doesn't matter. So you're going to receive 50% less damage for 1.5 seconds every 40 seconds if you are out of combat. And of course, while engaging, you're also going to have for 3 seconds 10 to 40 ability power, together with the stats that you can see. 70 ability power here, 250 health, 600 mana, and that's the amazing stuff here. Check this out. Finally, we are going to have more options with a part item. They need to add more, of course, to make it even, but it doesn't matter. So you're going to have mana, you're going to have HP, you're going to have ability haste, and you're going to have this effect that's going to reduce the damage. And of course, the legendary items will give you 1% movement speed and 50 health. I can see this working, and to work incredibly good with Leona for sure, because that was the original plan of this item, to build it on Leona. Of course, it's giving ability power, so we need engaging up mages. I can see this working with Nunu, because imagine Nunu with a snowball, full magic pen, but full up. Let's just say full up. Nunu going all in, doing a hell amount of damage, and receiving like 50% less damage back. That's going to be very, very good. Or Sylas. Sylas is also going to be a good option for this item. Okay, let's see the other item. I'm not going to leave the game. So let's see the other item. This is going to be the other item here. So, another mythic item that is giving you HP, ability haste, armor, and magic resist. As you can see, it's going to be built not similar exactly, but it doesn't matter. It's going to use this, that you're going to build the Sunfire, but it's right. The effect right now is something pretty interesting. It's going to give you the ability to have 12% bonus damage for you, for all the targets. Actually, wait a sec. For the target and all nearby enemy champions to take 12%. Oh my god, that's going to be great. Great. So, as long as you are immobilizing a champion or being immobilized around you, let's see the range. It's not going to be that high as a range, check this range. So, it's going to be pretty low, but doesn't matter. So, every champion around you is going to receive 12% more damage. I can see this working, and of course with the mythic item, mythic passive, you are going to have 5 armor, 5 magic resist per legendary item. I can see this working incredibly good for support immortals. So we are going to adjust this item for the support immortals. For the top lane immortals, still this item is not going to be that powerful. Of course the cost is pretty low, 2,500 only. But for champions that got CC, this item is a must. Imagine to make everyone receive like 12% bonus damage, that's actually great. Okay, so we got these 2 mythic items. I don't think that we got anything else. Let me see. No, 2 mythic items. From what I can see, it's going to be for engaging tools. Ornn support will be insane. That's actually great. I can't see the upgrade for Ornn to see the stats, but the upgraded item for Ornn is going to be pretty good. Okay, let's see the legendary items right now. We got a lot of mates items and a lot of mates item changes as well. It's not only about the items, the new items. The new item that we got is this. Finally, a new magic penetration item. Is not working right now, but overall what it's giving you is HP, ability power, these two stats, and every time that you are damaging a champion, you're going to have from 10 to 20 magic penetration that's going to be based on the HP of the target, the current HP of the target. So if the target got low HP, you're going to have 20 magic pen. If the target is full HP, you're going to have 10. Still okay. I'm going to say that from now. You already know that I love the max pen builds. You already know that, right? This item is not worth. It's not worth because 20 magic pen is very low. For 3000 gold, for 3k gold is too low. This effect is not worth at all. 20 magic pen to understand that. 18 magic pen you got from the boots alone. So to spend 3000 gold for this kind of stats is not worth it. It's not worth. I can imagine this effect to be at least 20-30. To make this a useful item, I can expect this to be from 10 to 30 or from 20 to 30 to make this something powerful. The new changes that I liked will be this. Horizon Focus right now is going to give you HP. Finally, it's not going to be an only up item. Finally. That means that this is finally going to be a choice for our builds. You're going to have ability power, a lot of ability power, and you're going to have also HP. As you can see, the difference between this is pretty huge. You're losing like 100 less HP, but you're gaining 10% more damage to champions that you're going to either slow or stun or immobilize. So that's going to be a great item from now on. And finally it's giving you HP, so it's going to work incredibly good with the builds. Finally the mages is not going to be super squeezy, they're going to have some HP. Let's right now talk about the other changes. We got Cosmic Drive. This item is going to be huge. It's going to be huge because the passive right now is not going to work like that. Let me just bring it here for you to see. It's going to give you ability power, HP, ability haste from 40-30, 5% movement speed, guys. You don't have the movement speed from the effect, from the passive anymore, that's going to be always on, but you're going to have something else. Damaging a champion with 3 separate attacks or spells is going to activate the Cosmic Drive until exiting champion combat. So that means that for the entire duration of the fight, you're going to have movement speed, and it's huge. I already did the test, it's huge. You're going to have bonus movement speed plus 40 ability power. Plus the stats that you are getting, you can't even imagine. For a 3000 gold item, this is huge change and super powerful. Let's talk right now about the Demonic Embrace. So, Demonic Embrace. Let's say that whatever you had in season 11 doesn't matter, because right now you're going to have HP, you're going to have a lot of HP, by the way, a lot of HP, ability power, burn effect that's going to be 2% per second and not 1.25 I think, or 1.5, I don't remember the name, but it's alright. 2% max speed damage per second, every second for 4 seconds, plus 2% of your health, bonus health, as ability power. You can already imagine which champion that we got is going to benefit more with this effect. And you can already expect for this item to be a must build for our Cho monster. I did some tests, full late game, this item here, only the effect. I hope for this to not be nerfed, but it's alright. This effect here, the Dark Pact, is going to give you 100 and more, 100 plus bonus ability power. That's from the effect. That's from the effect. I don't know. The Cho monster right now, guys, is going to be far stronger. We got more changes. Did you see that the void stuff is a little bit higher with the price? We got 5% more penetration. 45% magic penetration. Another very good thing here. From what others? I see something else. Oh yeah. We got a new stuff. Right now, this item, it might be an option even for our builds. Because check what you got. Except that you got the mana. And before finishing the full stacks, you're going to have this effect that's going to be 0.5% of your bonus mana as ability haste. So that means that you're going to spam your skills even more. Check the effect right now of the completed, fully stacked item. The moment you're going to fully stack this, you're going to have, except the insane stats, 1.3% of your bonus mana is going to be as ability haste. I already did these changes, this test with the new changes on Cho as last item, and the ability haste that you are getting full build is going to be 19. It's not going to be that huge, it's close to 20 ability haste, but still, you're going to have also heal per use for from every of your ability, skill or whatever, of every of your skill. Of course, this is not going to work that good for Cho and other kind of monsters like this, but for example, for Ryze, Anivia, Kassadin, this heal and overall the ability haste is going to be huge. I can't even imagine how we are going to stop these monsters. I can't imagine this, but it's great. Okay, we got right now some tank items as well. The tank items for our immortals, the new changes that you need to focus on, will be this. Finally, we got a new item for our immortal mana champions. That's what you need to know. That's what you need to use. This item here, when fully stacked, because it's going to be played with tier. So imagine on champions that need a lot of mana with the immortal build. Taric, Sejuani, Nunu, or Nautilus. I have no idea which else. Right now you can't remember, but whatever. Every champion, Taric, every champion that needs mana is going to make use of this item. And this item will fully stacked. It's going to give you shield. It's going to give you 400 health. Imagine, 400 health. This is a 2,600 gold item. This is a pretty cheap item. You need to stack it, and then you're going to have 8% of your mana as bonus health. You heard that right. 8% of the mana that you got is going to be as health. So, is this amazing? Of course it does. Of course it is. And the second effect is going to be every single time that you are immobilizing or slowing a target, for melee only of course, but still, you are going to have 3% of your current mana as shield. The shield that you are getting right now is going to be from 100 to 200 plus 5% current mana. If you got one or more enemy, actually if you got more than one enemy around you, this effect is going to be increased by 80%. To understand, full build on an immortal build is going to gain 400 shield. 400 shield every 8 seconds. Every 8 seconds you're going to have, for mana champions only, not set. For mana champions only, you're going to have a 400 shield. So, you already know our immortal builds will multiply that shield. So it's going to be a shield that's going to be multiplied by 40% more. And because of the shield buff that we are playing, we are going to also do more damage. So this item is going to be a must. I can see this item as second item easily. Second item after a Sunfire. And literally break the game. We are going to do the test, but doesn't matter. We also got a new Force of Nature item. We got changes here. Right now this item is going to be an anti-mage item. It's going to give you... every time that you are receiving magic damage, you're going to have stacks that is going to increase your magic resistance. It's actually going to reduce the damage that you are getting from the enemies by 20%. 20% reduce magic damage, plus 10% increase movement speed. So this item is going to be a must to counter mages. So with all these mages buffs, you're going to have also anti-mages items. So it's going to be pretty balanced. What the other changes we got? We don't have something from wait. We got one item that you need to see. The new Abyssal Mask. This item here is going to reduce the magic resist of the target by 20. Max is going to be 20. So every target around you, check the range, every target in this circle is going to have its magic resist reduced by 20. You want to see something interesting? So targets that will have, if you are playing with a magic pen build for example, and will have close to zero magic resist, they are going to have this here. Check this out. The moment you are going close to the target here, you're going to have this effect. 20 minus 20 magic resist. That means that right now we don't have HP. It's going to be max 20. So if we get some HP here, for example, let's get this. So max 20. You are going to reduce the magic resist of the target, of every target around you, by 20. So no matter how many targets you got, enemy targets around you, you are going to reduce the magic resist of every target by 20, but also is going to increase your magic resist by 7. So the new Abyssal Mask is going to make everyone weaker and also make you stronger. You're going to gain magic resist for free just because you got Abyssal Mask. So that's also another change. So we talk about this, we talk about everything. From what I remember, we also got an assassin item as well. We got this here, the new assassin item, but I can see this working on every single champion. Even if you ignore that and the lethality and just get this item for the ability haste 25 plus the effect, you can play this item on every champion, and I'm going to give you an example. Karthus. Imagine right now, just saying, Karthus with this item here, 25% of your cooldown of your ultimate abilities total cooldown. So it's not add Karthus. That's the point here. Imagine full late game, you sell the boots, stay in the fountain, and just press R and kill 2 people. That means that if you calculate all the cooldown reduction that you got and everything else, that means that you're going to have your ultimate every 20 seconds. Just saying for you to realize, is not 25% of the current cooldown, is 25% of the total cooldown. Total cooldown means that if your skill, I'm not sure about before the ability haste or not, but if your cooldown got a huge cooldown, and because of the cooldown reduction, the ultimate hunter, the cloud rex, the ability haste that you got is going to be dropped to 90. So I'm not sure how this is going to work, but I can see this working on every single champion, even on champions without using that. Just saying, I'm going to leave this here. For champions like Zed, Kiana, Hunkong, I can see this working for sure. And of course it's going to be incredibly powerful because it's giving you add and lethality. And it's 3000 gold item. But for sure they are going to use it on every single champion. Karthus with this item is going to just one-shot people from fountain. And no one is going to stop him. He can literally just take here, press R, kill something, and then press R again. And then kill him again inside the fountain. I don't know. Full late game. We are talking about a 50 minutes game, guys. Just imagine to have Karthus with R every 30 seconds. If you think that this is normal, then I don't know what to say. Okay, I don't remember any other choice and any other changes. So for now, we got also the drakes that we are going to see them inside the game. But overall, the changes will be the one of the drakes. I don't remember the name. The one of the drakes will give you 5% more damage to targets that got more HP than you. And the other drake, per drake, not the soul. I'm talking about the drake. The temp drake. I think the hex drake is giving you 5% more damage to targets with more HP than you. And the other drake is giving you 5%, not 5%, 5 ability haste plus 5% attack speed. The souls here, that I didn't test yet, but it's going to be great, is going to be the ability. I don't remember which one. I don't think that's going to be the Hextech. The Hextech is going to give you a lighting effect, just like Volibear's ultimate. It's going to be this effect with your attacks, abilities, and everything. And the other drake that I don't remember the name will give you the ability to, if you die, you can still use your abilities and stay alive for 3 seconds. So if you die, you're going to be just like Sion, but just like Arthas. You can use every single ability that you got, plus basic attacks, for 3 seconds. I don't know about the time and the duration of the drake yet, but what we know is that if you die, you can still use your skills and kill people for 3 seconds. I can see this a little too broken in full late game, and in full late game fights to die, and instead of just dying and be alright, for example, to kill the carry, or kill a Max Pencho with 25 kills that will one-shot you either way, to just kill him and be like, okay, we killed him, guys, we are going to win. And then for the Max Pencho with 25 kills to be still alive for 3 seconds, and I'm not sure that you can actually target the corpse, but I don't care. And this Max Pencho to still one-shot you after 3 seconds. So yeah, I think it's going to be pretty good. I can't wait to see the changes. A lot of changes with the items, a lot of new build paths, a lot of new immortals, a lot of new Max Pen builds. We are going to destroy the foods, and they are not going to even believe it. So, thanks for watching. Let us go back to the testing and see this in live games.